What's going on, guys? Yash here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is absolutely having a great day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. What we're going to be talking about today is me basically starting to sell a product on Shopify, right? Dropshipping this specific product. And as I was scaling and scaling and scaling, I ran into this specific issue when we're going to be basically going over why this issue basically led me to not continue selling this product and eventually drop this product. So I'm going to be taking you guys into the actual store, revealing the actual product, going into my backend Shopify Analytics as well. It will basically be like a mini case study, okay? Something that will be very, very interesting for you guys to actually see from my perspective. So just to give you a little bit of a background, I started e-commerce dropshipping about 2.5 years ago. This would have been my third successful store. However, I couldn't really scale it to the way I wanted to really scale it, okay? So guys, before we dive right into it, please do join my free Facebook group, Ecom Masterminds. I will have a link to that in the description down below with all my other social media accounts as well. And lastly, please do drop a like on this video and subscribe if you guys are new and join the family. So guys, let's jump straight into it. The first thing I wanted to cover is the actual store, okay? So this store was a general niche store in the outdoor space, okay? And why I call outdoors a general niche, not a niche or niche store, because there's multiple niches and sub-niches underneath outdoors, right? Or within outdoors. You have your camping, hiking, biking, different categories such as. So this store name was Tech Finest. Obviously, this store is not something I sold. It's still something that is kind of active, but it's not really selling anything. It is on pause basically. Okay, so as you can see, I was using the booster theme. I personally prefer utilizing paid themes just because they're so much customizable, much more professional. So as you can see, I have two little banners right here. My product, we'll get to in just a little bit. So as you can see, I have a little bit about, the store. I have over here, donate. We do donate a percentage of our monthly proceeds to the Environmental Defense Fund. Something that actually related to the niche and the actual store, so it's more incentivizing. I had different categories here, and then here I believe I did have an Instagram. However, the Instagram is not active anymore. And I have some customer reviews, some trust badges, and then I have like a newsletter pop up right here. Very simple, very nice. So yeah, this is a general niche store that I built the beginning of January, and that's when I kind of started to sell this specific one product on it. Okay, and before that, I was definitely selling products, but I wasn't kind of consistently testing products. But from January, I started to test this product, and it instantaneously clicked. That's how I knew it was basically a winner. And the product was this 29-in-1 multifunctional bracelet. So what it basically was is, let me take you to the product page really, really quick. And I believe I also made a video about this sometime before, about this specific product. Okay. I do believe accessory space, actually. So if we go to the accessories page, you'll see the bracelet is right over here. 29-in-1 multi stainless steel bracelet, okay, or 29-in-1 stainless steel multifunctional tool. I was basically selling it for $84.95, had it at 40% off, and I was buying it about $30 or $32, I believe. So you can see the product page is very, very optimized. I have my description here. I have features, a little bit more about the product. Very, very nice in general. And I was upselling these buckles for this bracelet, actually. Okay, that was kind of my pre-checkout upsell. to increase my AOV, my average order value. Okay, since those little buckles, you could basically add more kind of links to it and whatnot, or just basically customize it for your use. You did see that I was selling both the black and the silver version. Personally, I love the black more. Those are the ones that did sell more. And I have a little quantity counter right here just for a little bit of urgency and scarcity as well. Okay. Again, this product was selling, and what made this product so unique, because it was very easily targetable. It was a problem-solving and conveniency product. Anyone who was into like motorcycles or bicycling or camping, it was like a good survival tool. It was a good camping tool. It was a good day-to-day tool as well that people could use in kind of that market space. So it was very, very easily targetable. I was using a video ad, and again, it did very, very well. As soon as I started selling it, it did pick up extremely well. Okay, so we'll jump into my Shopify back end here. So obviously this store is not active right now, and I did start selling it in January of 2020. So let's track here a little bit. Okay, and you'll see, so I started selling about January 2020. And you can see for that month, my total sales was, let's wait this for it to load. I don't know why Shopify is taking so long, guys. So it was about $2,000. Okay, I was just starting to scale it. I wasn't very aggressively scaling it. You'll see that my conversion rate was very, very good. I was implementing SMS marketing, and I was also implementing email marketing as well to get those customers back in my door. So you'll see that I was scaling it, and then February was when I really, really started to scale it. You'll see that if we go to the next month, and if we just go to February, I believe I did about $13,000 in sales, okay, in February. Again, this wasn't like my main store I was paying attention to, so I wasn't really scaling it at the rate I should have been, or really I wanted to in general. It was just more of like a side project. I had this general knit store. I was testing products prior to January. And then again, as soon as this product clicked in January, I was like, let me put a little bit more time into it, and I'll see kind of where it can go. So you can see the conversion rate is still above 2%. I was using Instagram and Facebook marketing for this specific product, and it was working really, really well, right? Again, Instagram influencers and Facebook ads, that's kind of my main bread and butter for all my marketing needs. And then you'll see one thing over here that some days I did did 1.5K, 1.196 revenue. So it was definitely climbing up. I did have some inconsistent days over here, and I will just explain why in a little bit, right? Why did it jump from doing almost $1,300 in sales to $249 in sales to back up to $1.4K in sales? Okay, even here, it was fluctuating a lot, and I'll just explain it in a little bit. I just want to show you guys March as to why I scaled tremendously down, right? I was on track to do about 5 to 7K days with this store came March, okay? So you can see that in March, I really, really, really scaled down, and some days I had no sales. Conversion rate shot down. Over here I was doing like barely $100 in sales, and then I eventually gave up on this certain product, okay? Even if you go to AliExpress right here, you'll see that I was selling this. I just don't want for people to see that I'm making these numbers up and stuff like that, right? I was selling these. You'll see that it even goes on to the next page. And so what basically happened, guys, was in sync, I also made a one product store for this specific product, okay? And the reason why I made a one product and I really, really micro branded it. Again, these are just the orders. The AliExpress page loading times is very slow right now, but you can see I had hundreds of orders of this specific product. Anyway, I started to notice that people were commenting a lot of negative and spammy comments on all of my ads, okay? Now, I'm not a big outdoors guy that, that uses all these different tools. That I'm not really into motorcycles, into fixing stuff and stuff like that. So all these negative and spammy comments were basically saying that my product is not original. I'm copying another thread bracelet. That's what it's called. It's called a thread bracelet. I'm copying, and my engagement on my ad just went down. Came like the second or third week of February into March, and that was definitely affecting the type of traffic I was also getting to my ads as well. So at the same time, in sync, like I said, I also made a one product store because I'm like, I really don't know what's going on. Is it because all the other products look really fishy on my store and then I'm selling this 29-in-1 multifunctional bracelet? I'm like, I just don't know really what's going on. So I made a one product store and I really branded that store around this product, and it was called Next Gen Multi Tool. Okay, I don't have that domain or anything anymore. I do the Facebook page, however, for that store. It's called Next Gen Multi Tool. You see that, everything, it has to do with the actual product and NGM. So I was like, let me make a one product micro branded store, because that's something I was already really good at. That's something already that was working with me. I had 2 or 3 other stores running at that point, and kind of let's see how that store performs. So that store also was doing like $500 to $1,000 days. But with that store, I also realized that the ads were just getting really bad comments. I'm like, what is going on? I have good suppliers. I'm sending my emails on time. I'm fulfilling the orders on time. Everything's on track. Then I started seeing more and more comments, and people were saying that this product was a replica of something else. I was like, what is going on? What could it be? That's when people started commenting the link to this product, okay, to Leatherman.com. Leatherman.com, or Leatherman, is a private label patented company. You can even see that this same product, the thread bracelet, they were selling on it. It's a very large company that sells outdoor multi-tools and different products and stuff like that. So I quickly realized that the type of store wasn't really the issue. This product looked very good on Tech Finance. The product also looked very good on Next Gen Multi-Tool. I did eventually, like the last 2 or 3 weeks of March, I think shut down Tech Finance. I was only running ads on Next Gen Multi-Tool. But again, that didn't really go anywhere as well. And that kind of, it really came to my attention. I was like, am I oblivious? Like, what is going on? That this product was a replica of something that is like already out there. So yeah, at the end of the day, that's what basically ended up happening to me. I did shut down Tech Finance about mid-March, and then Next Gen Multi-Tool I also shut down, I think, the 3rd or 4th week of March. Because I thought that maybe making a one product micro branded store would basically help me, hone down the product a little bit better, represent the product a little bit better. I thought that maybe Tech Finance just kind of threw people a little bit off, because it was a very general niche store. It wasn't very, it wasn't really too specific, right? So at the end of the day, I ended up shutting down both stores. I didn't want to get into any legal issues. Basically all of my stores are under an LLC that I have formed, but it just wasn't really worth it. It's just something I wasn't really prepared for. And you saw all those fluctuating days, because a lot of the times, Facebook would just turn off random ad sets. It was very weird, and this ad sets were kind of winning ad sets as well. And it's because I guess people were reporting my ad, as spam or as negativity. All of the bad comments were also basically allowing, or getting my ads to a very poor quality of traffic as well. So at the end of the day, I just thought that it wasn't really worth it. For me personally as a marketer, sometimes you have to take L's, and you just kind of have to be prepared for them. They have, again, multifunctional thread bracelets as well, as you can see. So basically, I want you guys just kind of be very open, very upfront, very one-on-one with you guys. This store had a lot of possibility. It was an evergreen product. It was something I thought, I could even white label at the end of the day. But, I think I would have gotten into a lot of trouble if I obviously did, right? I don't know if other people ran into the same issues that I did that were also selling this product. I did get into selling this product very early, and then a few months down the line, I saw more and more advertisers selling it on the Facebook and Instagram platform. But, nonetheless, whether it was just me or whether it was my luck, I can't really blame that. It's kind of what happened, So again, you have to be prepared to kind of take L's. You always have to expect the unexpected when it comes to, these kind of things, guys. So again, just wanted to share with you guys just for my personal experience what happened with this specific store. If you guys have any specific questions, thoughts, concerns, definitely drop them in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys. So, yeah, guys, with that being said, so much, please do like this video, like I mentioned in the beginning, and do subscribe if you guys already aren't. That being said, guys, thank you so much, and I will check you guys out soon.